Hello again, and welcome back to Granny Dorothy Visits. Today's topic is God mind and human mind. And the first reading from Wayne Dyer's Everyday Wisdom. You're the result of all the previous pictures you've painted for yourself, and you can always paint new ones. And the second, actually, and last one I'm going to read today is from Inside the Body of God by Karen Curry Parker. And I have read from hers, I think once before, maybe twice. Anyway, this is what I picked out for you today. When we live in the paradigm of a separate God, we think that we have to find all the answers. We have to take our inspiration and figure out how we are going to make it happen. As you may have experienced yourself, this can put you under tremendous pressure, particularly when you have an inspiration that is bigger than you know how to create. This is where a lot of people get lost in the process. We think we have to come up with the how things will happen, and we close ourselves off to the constant possibility of miracles. We think we need to think. Thinking is to the brain as beating is to the heart. However, the human brain presents challenges to us that the physical heart does not. In the brain, we experience not only thinking, but also consciousness. Our divine awareness is perceived with the brain, and we are given the task of sorting out divine thoughts and human thought, both of which are crucial on the earthly plane. Our human thoughts are vital. We need human thoughts to drive a car, put our shoes on, cook, build houses. Our human thoughts are the operating system for the body. We have to recall from our unique human design that our divine awareness is the antenna or the interdimensional interface between our expanded self, the soul, and our human self. As I stated before, thinking is happening all the time. The brain has to be still for us to hear our divine consciousness. This is why a habit of daily meditation is crucial, as it helps you learn to sort out the different voices in your head. Your brain is like a giant chamber where you are hearing your divine guidance, consciousness, and inspiration. You are also simultaneously experiencing your old thought patterns, limiting beliefs, and subconscious fears. Add to it that your thinking mind is translating all of this activity into possible actions, thoughts about what you saw on TV last night, flashbacks to an old experience, and wondering what's for dinner tonight. No wonder so many of us feel paralyzed, confused, or overwhelmed. You have to think of your brain as a muscle. In order to build muscles, you have to gently train them to make them bigger. When you first start to go to the gym, you start with small weights and gradually, over time, build up your muscle strength and mass. It takes time and repetition. Even though the brain isn't technically a muscle, it operates the same way. You have to really build your mental muscle over time. You have to train it to be still, be deliberate, hold a thought for a prolonged period of time, and to know the difference between God mind and human mind. It takes years for a bodybuilder to build up his muscle mass. The process of training your brain won't necessarily take years, but it is a process that has to occur over time. As you are training your brain, you are also physically changing the nature of your body. You aren't growing muscles, but you are growing neural pathways. There is a simple strategy to learning how to use your brain to anchor the high vibration of divine thinking and turn it into inspired action. Step 1, daily meditation. It is crucial that you adopt some kind of daily meditation practice. There are a lot of techniques out there. I suggest that you experiment until you find one that works for you. The most important part of meditating is learning to get your mind quiet enough to be able to hear divine mind speaking to you. You probably will never be able to fully shut off your thinking mind, just as you may never get your heart to stop beating for a while. Regardless of what technique you use, enter into your meditation practice with intention. I suggest that you write down an intention statement each morning before you meditate to help you align your energy with the experience that you would like to have. Your intention might say something like this: I intend to use this special, quiet time to connect deeply with divine mind, to hear clearly and understand perfectly. I intend to sit in silence and deeply integrate my understanding of my inner divinity and to act in accordance with my divine wisdom each moment of this day. Step 2, clarifying and expressing your desires. God whispers within us through desire. God wants what you want. The blueprint for the divine is within you and communicated through you with hopes, wishes, and dreams. These are the directional points given to us by our divinity within. When you turn away from your dreams and desires, you are turning away from your inner divinity and shutting off your access to unlimited resources and miracles. You have to have dreams and desires. These are the catalysts that inspire growth and expansion. Step 3, know that your desires will manifest into form. Faith is the unwavering knowingness that your desires will manifest as part of your reality, which carries a certain vibration that aligns your consciousness with the reality you choose to experience. You will allow yourself to experience a desire to the degree which you believe it is a possibility for you. When you can exist in a state of certainty and knowingness, then you can allow the natural flow of miracles to enter into your life and then take action accordingly. Step 4, take actions that are in alignment with your desires and beliefs. Act as if your desires are coming true. Make sure that your actions are leading to what you want. I see so many people waiting for miracles who forget that creation in this dimension is a co-creative process. You can't just sit back in your cave and wait for the solution to magically appear. You have to do your part. If you're going to be a best-selling author, then you better be spending time working on writing your best-selling book, or hire a ghostwriter. If you are planning on having a lot of money, then you better have a real plan for how you are going to save and invest your money when it comes. When you consider these 4 steps, you will quickly realize that you have to take earthly actions that make sense for the frequency of what you expect in the 3rd dimension. If you are not making the necessary preparations to receive your miracle, then you may want to re-evaluate whether you really want what you want, or believe that it can really happen for you. You need to understand that miracles are wonderful works done by the power of God. If the power of God resides within us, and our vehicle for this power is our human form, then we as humans have to co-facilitate our miracles by getting ready for their manifestation and surrendering to the process of creation. Wow. Pretty powerful, eh? Pretty powerful. So maybe I'll type out those steps for you. Think that would help to remember? Because you can listen to this, but you need to sort of hear it over and over again. And like they say, you have to make it happen. You have to do your part. So I'll put those 4 steps in the description if that will help you. So I wish for you to have a great life. I want you to enjoy your life and manifest your wishes and your desires, but it does take some effort on your part, but I know you can do it, and I want you to have a great life. So I send you my love. Until next week. Bye for now.